Imagine walking down the bustling streets of New York City, where the charm of the Gilded Age masks the shadows lurking in plain sight. On a crisp December afternoon in 1910, Dorothy Arnold, a vibrant socialite from a wealthy family, stepped out of her home and into the vibrant streets of Manhattan, only to vanish without a trace. Over a century later, her disappearance remains one of the most perplexing mysteries in American history. Was it a runaway attempt, a tragic accident, or something more sinister? Dorothy Harriet Camille Arnold was no ordinary young woman. Born in 1885 into a prestigious family, she lived a life of luxury, attending exclusive schools and mingling with New York's elite. Her father, Francis R. Arnold, was a wealthy perfume importer, while her mother, Mary Arnold, managed the social graces expected of a family of their stature. Dorothy's life seemed perfect on the surface, but behind the glittering facade, she struggled with societal pressures, dreams of independence, and unfulfilled ambitions as a writer. At 25 years old, Dorothy had her heart set on a literary career. Despite her family's disapproval, she submitted short stories to various publishers under pseudonyms, all of which were rejected. This struggle for creative recognition weighed heavily on her, as did her parents' insistence that she adhere to the expectations of high society. December 12, 1910, was an unremarkable day in Manhattan, bustling with holiday preparations. Dorothy told her mother she intended to go shopping for a dress to wear to a family event. Dressed impeccably in a navy blue coat, a tailored hat, and gloves, she left her family's posh home on East 79th Street at 11 o'clock a.m. Her first stop was Park and Tilford, a high-end candy store, where she purchased a box of chocolates. She then visited Brentano's, a popular bookstore, and browsed their selection before purchasing a book of witty essays. Witnesses recalled seeing her exit the bookstore around 2 o'clock p.m., casually walking down Fifth Avenue. And then, she vanished. No one saw Dorothy board a carriage, enter a building, or meet with anyone. She simply disappeared into thin air. When Dorothy failed to return home that evening, her family initially assumed she'd been delayed. But as hours turned into days, their concern grew into panic. Francis Arnold was reluctant to involve the police, fearing a public scandal. Instead, he hired private investigators and kept the matter as discreet as possible. The investigators interviewed shopkeepers, friends, and acquaintances, but uncovered little more than the fact that Dorothy had been in good spirits when last seen. Speculation ran rampant. Was Dorothy abducted? Did she stage her own disappearance? Could she have met with an accident and been unable to identify herself? The media caught wind of the mystery, and the public's fascination with the case skyrocketed. Private detectives pursued every lead, from questioning suspicious characters to scouring local hospitals and morgues. In a bizarre twist, a woman's body was discovered in the Hudson River weeks after Dorothy's disappearance, sparking rumors that she had been murdered. However, the body was soon identified as someone else. The lack of concrete evidence led to countless theories, each more sensational than the last. A secret love affair. Some believe Dorothy had been romantically involved with a man named George Griscom Jr., a Pittsburgh-based engineer from a wealthy family. Letters between the two revealed a passionate relationship, but Griscom denied any involvement in her disappearance. Could Dorothy have eloped with him, only for things to take a dark turn? Suicide. Others speculated that Dorothy, devastated by her failures as a writer and societal expectations, may have taken her own life. But if so, where was her body? No evidence of suicide ever surfaced. Abduction, kidnapping seemed a plausible explanation, but no ransom note or demands were ever made. Furthermore, her wealthy family spared no expense in their search, making it unlikely a kidnapper would have gone silent. A tragic accident. Some theorize that Dorothy may have slipped and fallen, or been struck by a vehicle, and either died anonymously or suffered amnesia. The chaotic streets of Manhattan could have easily swallowed someone whole. The most chilling theory suggests that Dorothy met with foul play at the hands of someone she trusted. Was she lured into danger by someone she knew? Dorothy Arnold's family never gave up hope of finding her. They spent thousands of dollars on private investigations, offered rewards, and even consulted psychics. Francis Arnold maintained until his death in 1922 that Dorothy had not run away but had likely been killed. The case left an indelible mark on the era, serving as a cautionary tale about the vulnerabilities of even the most privileged individuals. It highlighted the limitations of early 20th century investigative techniques and the societal taboos that prevented open communication about mental health and personal struggles. Today, Dorothy Arnold's disappearance continues to captivate true crime enthusiasts and historians alike. Her story serves as a reminder of the fragility of human connections and the mysteries that can endure despite the passage of time. It also prompts us to reflect on the pressures society places on individuals, particularly women, to conform to expectations at the expense of their dreams. What do you think happened to Dorothy Arnold? Could her disappearance have been prevented? Or was it destined to remain an unsolvable mystery? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing stories like this one. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.